Tell me something, sir. You have prayed your whole life. You believed in God, never did anything wrong, you're the nicest person I know. And look at you, you have dementia, you're suffering. And me, I'm the meanest person you know. I've done wrong things, I don't even follow God, and my life is perfect. I want you to explain that to me. Why should I follow God, if this is the result?
Sometimes, the devil allows people to live a life free of trouble, because he doesn't want them turning to God.
What do you mean, sir?
Your life may feel perfect right now, but sin is like a jail cell, except it feels nice and comfortable. You don't feel trapped. You don't see any reason to leave. The door is wide open, but you don't walk out, because everything feels good. Until one day, time runs out, the air grew still, and suddenly the door slams shut. And in that moment it's too late. Don't mistake comfort for freedom, and don't mistake suffering for God's absence. Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 11. As always encourage me, because sentence against a bad deed has not been executed speedily, the heart of men becomes emboldened to do bad.
But, it still doesn't feel fair. Why would God allow someone who served him so faithfully, to end up like this?
Fairness, you're looking at life, like it's a reward system. But this isn't a transaction. It's a journey. You see my condition, but you don't see my peace. I may forget names, faces, even moments, but I have not lost who I am before Jehovah. And that is something no sickness can take. There are things far greater than what you can touch or measure. You think success is comfort, ease, having everything fall into place. But real success is knowing where you stand when everything else is stripped away. Let me ask you something. When the noise fades, when the distractions disappear, when you are alone with your thoughts, do you have peace? A life without discipline, without truth, without God, can feel exciting at first. But it slowly builds a silence inside you, a kind of emptiness that no achievement can fill. You see, not everything that shines is meant to last, and not everything that hurts is meant to destroy you.
So what is this then? What's the point of going through pain if it doesn't lead to something better here?
Because this life is not the final chapter. What Jehovah promises goes beyond what you see happening right now. There is a future, one where suffering ends, where memory is restored, where justice is not delayed.
And you really believe that?
I don't just believe it, I live for it. Because Romans chapter 8 verse 18 encourage me to wait on Jehovah. For I consider that the sufferings of the present time are nothing compared with the glory that is going to be revealed in us. Have you ever heard about Job?
I've heard the name, but I don't really know his story.
Job was a man who feared Jehovah deeply, a man of integrity, someone who avoided what was bad. He had a family, wealth, respect, everything a person could point to and say, God has blessed me. But in a short time, he lost his possessions, his children, his health. He lost all of it. And do you know what made it even harder? People began to assume that he must have done something wrong.
But he did, right?
No, he didn't. Job didn't suffer because he was wicked. He suffered because his faith was being tested.
So, it wasn't punishment.
It was proof that a person can love Jehovah, not just when life is good, but even when everything is taken away.
That sounds impossible.
That's what makes it powerful. Even when Job was broken, confused, grieving, he refused to turn against God.
I don't think I could do that.
Neither do most people, until life gives them a reason to choose. Job asked questions, he felt pain, he spoke honestly, but he never let go of who Jehovah was to him.
And what happened to him in the end?
Oh, how lovely Jehovah is! He did not forget him. He restored him, strengthened him, and gave him more than he had before.
So, suffering doesn't mean God has abandoned you.
Sometimes, it means your story is still being written. When you only look at the beginning or the middle, it's easy to misunderstand the story, but Jehovah always finishes what he starts.
Sir, do you think Jehovah still listens to someone like me? Is it too late for me to start over? If I begin now, Will it even matter after everything I've done? Can someone learn to trust God, even if they've spent their whole life ignoring Him? Why does it feel easier to do wrong than to do what's right? Do you think God ever gets tired of forgiving people? What if I try, and I fail again? Is faith something you feel, or something you choose? Can a person really change, or do they just pretend? Where do I even begin, if I want something real with Jehovah?
It's not too late, my friend. Jehovah isn't waiting for you to be perfect. He's waiting for you to be willing. You don't fix yourself first. You come as you are. And when you fall, you don't stay down. You reach for Him again. Start with honesty. Talk to Him. He's listening. You're not disqualified. You are being invited. Jehovah never give up on us. The Bible encourage us at Psalm, chapter 34 verse 18. Jehovah is close to the brokenhearted. He saves those who are crushed in spirit.
Thank you, sir, for being patient with me, and for telling me the truth.
And thank you, Harvey, for asking, and for listening. Not everyone is willing to do that. If this message touched your heart, like this video, subscribe to Moment of Light and don't just watch. Listen deeply and ask questions. Growth begins when you seek understanding. Share this with someone who needs clarity and encouragement today. Stay connected for more powerful, faith-filled stories that uplift and transform lives.